especially the other thing is very risky, where I feel that I am controlling people. Because people to a certain time can keep on listening to what I am saying. And then suddenly, one day, they're going to do something totally different.
Or otherwise, as long as you're a minister, or as long as you're the general of the army, or as long as are you on that seat, on that post, people listen to you.
Yeah,
Control after that?
Yeah, that is out of position. That is still easier to accept. That you know. Yeah, it's easier to accept that.
It's the most difficult thing, sister.
Really?
Actors who lose their jobs and their positions, and the ministers who lose those lights on the cars and the salutes and the salamis, and the generals being, and all that. That's very difficult to come out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because
The
they're
same way,
used
you
to
know.
the world being according to the way they want them to be.
Yeah, control means so much of power.
Power, yeah.
So much of power, unbelievable power.
Actually, look at this line also. Control means so much of power. Actually, control means so much of weakness. If I feel, one is that people are doing what I'm saying to them. That's okay. That's fine. But I am being able to control people is weakness. Because then my feeling powerful is dependent on you obeying me, which is very fragile. Because one fine morning it's going to change.
That is why when you lose the seat and you're no more on the chair, and the other party no more one day listens to you, sir, don't you remember you're not my boss anymore?
Even in relationships,
Yeah.
like a parent-child, a husband-wife.
Yeah, even a son can say,
Yes.
"Now I'm old enough, Dad."
Not only say it, he just does things a different way. That's all. He is no longer yes, yes, yes to everything that I'm saying. Till this age, he was like, yes, you tell me what I should do and I'll do it. I'll do exactly what because you think right for me. Keeps doing everything without using too much of his mind and intellect. And I feel my control. And then suddenly, when they're 14, 15, they start having a different opinion.
Yeah.
And when they start having a different opinion,
Parents don't like it.
And then sometimes their opinion is what their friend's opinion is. And so then their parents will say, oh, he's in the control of his friends now.
And sometimes their opinion is their wife's opinion or mother-in-law's. And then they say, well, and then the parents say, look, he's listening to us.
When we're dealing with people, suppose I'm the senior person or the parent or whichever relationship, I should just be aware I can say what I have to say. I can give my opinion, but very clear that even if the other person is listening to what I'm saying, I'm not controlling them. They are choosing to accept what I have said to them. Today they may choose this, tomorrow they may choose something else. So tomorrow, if they are choosing to listen to what somebody else is saying, like you said, the son, today he's choosing to listen to what I'm saying. Tomorrow he will choose to listen to what the wife is saying, what the mother-in-law is saying. Let me not feel that the son has gone out of control, because the son was never in control. It's just that choices are different from time to time. So that I'm very aware my power is not on the other person listening to me, but my power is in me listening to myself. That is a powerful being. And now shift from trying to control them to trying to let them be what they want to be. And not getting upset if they're choosing to listen to someone else today.
So why should one get upset if the other person is growing or changing? Or maybe we're not saying it's negative or positive. Growing, changing.
Whoever likes to lose power. So when I associated they listening to me with control and control with power, so which means if today they're not listening to me, I'm losing control, which means I'm losing power, and which means I'm becoming powerless. Low feeling. Who likes to feel powerless? No. This gives you happiness because power is associated with happiness. The only thing is we associated power over other people with happiness, and actually it was power over my own self which was happiness. And when people do not do things our way, then we start resisting them also. It becomes very difficult to accept people as they are. Suppose the son is not now listening to what I am saying, we have to see how I feel inside. Am I as comfortable as what I was when he was listening to me?
Can you say that line you told me in Hindi the other day? बाप नहीं मालिक बन के राय देना बच्चा बन के स्वीकार करना.
Yeah.
Can you just explain
At
that?
the Brahma Kumaris, it's a beautiful slogan.
I love that line.
Yeah, and I love it, and it just works everywhere in every relationship. It says, Malik bankar rai dena, balak bankar sweekar karna. Be the master while giving your opinion, and be a child while accepting the decision. It means in any relationship, whether it's at work, family, in a huge organization, the feeling of belongingness, this place belongs to me, these people belong to me, I should always give my opinion. Always, because who will we give our opinion to? To some people whom we feel they belong to us. It's a connectivity. You won't really get up and go and give your opinion to a stranger. You would say, it's okay, it's their life. They can do what they want. But to people who are close...
So give your opinion like you're the master.
Because a master will always, care for everybody. So I am the master, I have to give the opinion. But after that, let the person choose their decision and become a child when they're going to take a decision, because a child's opinion is never accepted. Ye to bachcha hai.
So while I am giving an opinion, I am the master, and while the other person accepts or not, I become a child because, okay,
yeah.
Nobody
listens to a child. And a child doesn't get hurt if his opinion is not accepted.
And child says, Papa, I want this, later, finished.
Yeah, not I want this. A child will give an opinion. Let's say you're running the house in a particular way. And a little child might come and give you an opinion that this is not what you should do in the house. This is how you should do it. You will not necessarily take his decision, and he will not feel hurt because you say, chota hai. Bachcha hai.
So if I become a child, I won't be hurt if my opinion is not being
yeah, because it's very risky if I get hurt.
But at the same time, sister, never ever stop giving your opinion.
That's most
important. The day you stop giving your opinion, that means you're hurt somewhere.
Absolutely, because we can give our opinion 5 times, 10 times, and if the other person doesn't listen, the hurt says, now I'm not going to say anything to them. Anyways, they do things the way they want them to do. And then we stop playing our role of a guide, of a facilitator, of a friend.
That's not being honest in relationship.
Yes, absolutely. They may never listen to us. If we give 100 opinions and they never take any of them, but the role of a guide, parent, friend is to always give what they feel is right for the other person and yet accept whatever decision they take.
Isn't this line very close to going beyond comfort zone?
Absolutely.
Child malik ban ke opinion dena and child ban ke sweekar karna. Both ways you're going out of breaking your comfort
zone. Because the comfort zone earlier was that they will listen to what I say. So I'm only comfortable with that. And the minute they don't listen, I'm like very, very disturbed. And when I get disturbed, the energy that will transmit to the other person is of resistance. It's not love, it's hurt. It's no more the acceptance, it's resistance. Even though it's very subtle to see how can we resist our own children. But when we get hurt, it's not pure good energy, it's not love, it's resistance. It's like, why did they do this? Why aren't they doing it this way? This way will not be right for them. This is not the way. Why aren't they listening to me? Why are they listening to the other person? Energy of resistance which is transmitting to the other person. And this will not be healthy in the relationship. That means conflict has started. When one person starts resisting the other, the person has started giving rise to conflict. And the other person will receive that energy of resistance and create resistance in return. And very soon, both the people are in a very subtle conflict. It might not come out in words yet, but internally they are already in conflict with each other. Harmony is gone.
So many times children say, okay dad, to parents when they give Malik Banke, when they give their opinion. And they tell their friends, oh, I have to say that in front of him, okay. Actually, I didn't mean it, because then he feels hurt.
Yeah, so it's
See,
not true.
Sindar, what are we doing to the child?
Yes.
Teaching him
To be dishonest.
Yes. And this goes on and on and on.
Absolutely. So it can be very critical. So we will gradually learn now how to move from control to going to influence people. One is controlling people, and the other is influencing.
That's a beautiful line. Influencing people instead of controlling people. And I think that we should do it in the next episode immediately.
Definitely.
So now for a small meditation.
Sure. Let me sit back and look at my field of relationships. Family, friends, workplace, neighbors. Always surrounded by people. People whom I wanted them to be the way I thought is right. And I reacted in many, many ways just for them to do things the way I felt was right. And I felt I could control them. Let me just step back for a moment and look at them once again with a different perspective. They are listening to what I'm saying. They are doing what I want. But I am not controlling. They are choosing to do it that way. It's a conscious, aware decision that they are making. Let me step back and see them doing that. And let me be aware that the other soul will always make choices and decisions according to what they feel is right. And they always have the freedom to choose what they want to do. My role is to guide, facilitate, give my opinion, and always be there to support them in whatever decision they make. Om Shanti.